Hello and welcome, my name is HOI4 and this is my Let's Play series of HOI4 where we are playing as the Historical Reich. We're gonna play German Reich and we're gonna play the build up to the war historically and as well as like the first moves in the war. And as you can see we are up to 105 divisions now in Germany, plus the 3 we have volunteering in Japan, so it's going pretty nicely. We have one more guy here who are ready to join the front. Still have quite a lot of guys training, still building some divisions. How are we doing with production? We added some more motorized production, and now we're adding some more equipment production because we are currently researching infantry equipment 2. And let's just for fun see what they add. So infantry equipment 1 versus infantry equipment 2. So what these give are of course normal infantry units. Infantry 1 has 22 defense, infantry 2 28, breakthrough 3 to 4, soft attack from 6 to 9, hard attack from 1 to 1.5. Max speed is obviously the same, it's still people. Piercing +1. Production cost also goes up a little bit. And also takes a little bit more steel. We have plenty of steel, so... And still high reliability because it is German engineering. But yeah, as you can see, we can actually free up a factory here. And here. As you can see, we have plenty of steel. We are Germany after all. Anyway, let's get back to the fighting here on the Japanese, oh well, Chinese soil at this point. Oh, we are low on manpower. So let's go and see. I'm not gonna do this yet, I think, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to extensive conscription. This will double our amount of manpower and also increase the training time, which is why I'm gonna wait until we are lower than this. But we were talking about changing out this guy to Fritz Todt. From Martin Bormann throwing him out because we don't really need all of this political power now, but I'm soon gonna need to build at least some anti-air. So I would rather have this guy with the bonus to construction speed. So now we have basically construction speed for everything we're gonna build, which is gonna be nice. So you're ready to go? Let's go. No. Don't attack into the mountains. You idiot. I thought you were smart, Rommel. I hope they create like either a mod or a feature for the game so you can completely stop that. Attack that way. We don't want to attack that way, idiots. Stop it. Want to attack over here, and we want to attack over here. And that way we're gonna trap these guys instead. See, wasn't that smart, Rommel? Can't believe I have to teach you stuff. I think we're gonna go up towards that city now. And we're gonna do that by moving this and then going up here. Make sure to add everyone to this line. Gonna attack up towards here. Hopefully Japan can. Let's just help taking out this pocket. Oop. He's really connecting. That's not nice. But luckily... Okay, you just go down there. And of course, as long as we trap them here, we're gonna destroy fire for 8 divisions of Japanese or Chinese and Russian soldiers. So, well, not destroy necessarily, but take capture, which is kind of the same thing in strategic terms. So basically, in modern war, a lot of things changed, and a lot of more casualties happened than in older wars. But basically, what happens in battles isn't so much that they just stand around shooting at each other until there are no more men. Usually, what will happen is that they'll engage, and one side will be losing, and then they'll kind of scram, because there's just no fun in being killed. It's not a really enjoyable situation. I wanted you all to join there. All of you join there, but you go there first. It's not an enjoyable situation just standing there chucking it out. So what will usually happen is that they'll chuck it out, one side will be winning and the other side will be saying, oh, hey, okay, bye. And they'll be running, and that's kind of what you see in this game as well, that you'll be engaging them, they'll lose organization, then they'll flee. And of course some men will die in that engagement, but in the grand scheme of things it's not really that big of a loss. But if you can encircle troops, you can force them to surrender, and then suddenly you're taking all of those troops permanently out of the war, and that's a huge deal. Yeah, it's okay to attack down there until we get some reinforcements up here. Make sure not to overextend yourself, Rommel. Like this, for example. You guys just stop and attack there. I was just getting afraid there. You attack there. Should broaden the front a little bit. It would be nice to do some encirclement, but unless Japanese troops are actually following me, I don't want to risk losing another whole division. I've lost enough divisions so far. Thank you very much. Let's add him up here. These guys aren't really that important for the attack per se. They're mostly just there to shore this up. Once Warsaw falls, it'll be it. So that'll be the main part of the attack. These guys, again, they're only holding this line, they're not going to be attacking. And they have some forts to help them. And I have coffee to help me. 3 civilian factories once again. I think I'm going to build a few naval yards, actually. And how are we doing with the whole oil thing? Still importing 8 rubber, so let's just construct some more of these, because we're definitely gonna need more rubber in the future as well. So let's just construct some more of these. Having enough synthetic refineries is really important. Oil isn't that big a problem for Germany. We're already not well important that much, and we have, even after the war, like, we still have Soviet Union to trade with, and we can fairly quickly get into a situation where we can go down and invade Iraq and Iran and get a bunch of oil there. But rubber is a different story. We can get a little bit from Siam and Brazil, but basically everyone else who has rubber is in the Allies. So until Japan takes gets all the way down here and takes some rubber, we're not really gonna have a reliable source, which is why we need those synthetic refineries. I wish you could specialize them into rubber and oil rather than having them produce both, but I guess that's, I don't know, maybe a little bit too specialized for a game like this. Let's just shore up the lines here. We don't need you to cover that big of an area. Just want you to go and take that city. No, you go and take that city. That's what I want you to do. And oh, you actually just help. Have you all? What? Are you attacking over the river? Yeah, that counts as attacking over the river. Okay, so let's not do that then. Let's have you hold. If you take that, And no. Protect the city. Okay, the fate of Czechoslovakia. The end of Czechoslovakia is at hand, and our forces are marching into Prague at this very moment. With the surrender of the Czechoslovakian military, we have liberated vast quantities of armaments. Their tanks, in particular, should serve our forces well. Bremen will be annexed into Germany as a protectorate. But what should become of Slovakia? We can set them up as an autonomous puppet state under Joseph Tiso. This is of course what happened in the real world. They became a puppet state, and Carpathian Ruthenia was given to Hungary. We could also partition it with Hungary. It will cause some political power, or we could just annex all of Czechoslovakia. I'm thinking we just do the historical thing and set up Slovakia as a puppet state. Let's check out how much we'd be gaining if we... So we are getting these two parts. We gotta get Moravia and Bohemia. But we could also be getting Western Slovakia and Eastern Slovakia. Maybe there'll be some... I think we're just gonna do the historical thing here. Fate of Czechoslovakia. German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia ostensibly to restore order to the regions in the wake of a collapsing Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent under the leadership of Joseph Tiso. The nation of Czechoslovakia is no more. So, it happened in April 39. In real life, it happened in March. So we're pretty close. So of course, what will happen next is that France and Great Britain would guarantee Poland, and in September we invade. But before we invade, we need the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So we want to make sure there was kind of counterintuitive because all along Hitler's goal was to get Soviet Union, go to war with them. But obviously he couldn't fight on all fronts at the same time. So what he did was he made a ruse. He promised Stalin that he would have they would have a non-aggression pact, so they could do each of their things, and that way Stalin thought that everything is safe, and then he could just attack later on. He didn't really care about breaking a promise to Stalin. So we're gonna do this, and then I think we're gonna go on with either air innovations or army innovations. Well, we should actually get army innovations first. Yes, we're gonna get army innovations. No, we're gonna get Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and then we're gonna go for army innovations. And we're now up to 15 factories producing infantry equipment. Very nice. What else do we need? We need more light tank. We need motorized. Let's start producing some more planes. Let's put the last one on light tanks. Actually put that on support equipment, and then we need more rubber and more oil. But we now have almost 4 lines, almost 60 civilian factories just producing away, and we are up to almost 1,000 fighters. So let's start setting up the planes for invading Poland. We want you to go and use air superiority here. We want to have some close air support up here. I still have 200, and you'll be going in that area as well. Gonna set up the rest of the close air support down here. Put you up to 100. You'll also be going into Western Poland, and then I think I'm gonna move naval bombers. Have we been producing naval bombers? No, I think I'm gonna start producing some naval bombers. I should have been doing that from the start. Anyways, where we're gonna take that from? I'll take that here. Okay. Anyway, I wanna increase this to 100. Gonna add some of the tactical bombers here. Just add 200 and have you go there as well. And then we just take whatever tactical bombers we have left. Oh, we have quite a few. Just have 200 of you. Just making sure that oh, you can only do port strikes. Well then, just deploy down here then. And just help in the war efforts here. What did I deploy here? Oh, I wanted to end you. And then over here, we're gonna pour in a bunch of fighters. 400. Let's just take 2 squads of 200, so we can more easily move some of them here, and a squad of 200 here, a squad of 200 here. Just have all of you. Oh, you down here in Rhineland, you deploy here, so that we have a bunch of fighters already in the air here to take care of it. And we can move them around as we see fit to protect wherever the allies are going. And we still have a lot of fighters in reserve. Ooh, we can invite Bulgaria to faction. Let's do that. Oh. Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats, demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Saul has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance, and Albania will now be ruled in a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans. So again, we are actually exactly on the date. Well, in real life, they invaded Albania between the 7th and the 15th of April, so we're pretty close here. Another victim for Mussolini's ambitions. I'm actually gonna go and check out that we have all the support companies we want. We want signal companies. I think I wanna add anti-tank to these guys as well. And here we want to add, signal, we want to add recon. Oh, want to add signal and recon. So what does that mean for our? Probably means we need quite a few factories on support equipment. Yes. Let's just move 3 factories up there. And let's just get a full line doing that until they are completed. Hopefully we can get there before the war. How are we doing in this attack? Pretty good. Actually not even Rommel attacking here. So we don't get too much experience for the general. Rommel is, well, he did become level 5 at least, so a little bit of experience he is getting. So next part of the attack will be to go towards this town. And Rommel is ready. Nope, you do not attack over the river Rommel. Unfortunately, the AI isn't completely as effective as Rommel is in real life. Well, I think we're gonna go up and help them relink over here. So Rommel, you're gonna have a line here, and you're gonna attack up there. But that will have to be in the next episode, because we are gonna end this one here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.